Welcome to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Club World Cup show. I'm here with Henry, Ronnie and Liam. And we're just here to talk about the competition. We're going to do a preview, going to have our own predictions, stuff like that, and talk about certain situations that are going on. I do want to start off with, though, have you seen the ticket sales for the actual event?
Which one? Looking good
for the first match.
Oh, I thought you were talking about our match.
No.
Because they're going through the roof. I mean, people need to hurry up, otherwise they're not going to get a ticket.
Exactly.
This is arguably more important than the Club World Cup.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
What is the ticket sales for the first match of the Club World Cup?
Well, less than 25,000 have been sold. It's in a 65,000 seater.
Jesus.
Whereabouts is it?
It is at...
Is
where is it? I think it's in Seattle.
I
think it's in Seattle Stadium.
I
I'm
was going to
pretty
say,
sure.
otherwise I'd head out there if it was close.
Yeah.
My mate will be close to that.
Yeah.
It's in Dublin, it's a bit popular with the border.
It's actually in the Hard Rock Stadium in Florida.
I was going to say,
I've been
literally the opposite side.
So
Seattle's
is
top
that
left, Florida's
Is that Inter Miami Stadium?
That might be,
Yeah. Literally been there. Literally been there.
Technically.
Yeah, how was that?
It was sick. Some people are going to get the opportunity a bit later in the year, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a few of the guys from the podcast are going.
They're going to love it. Hard Rock Stadium is amazing.
Yeah, no, I can imagine it is. But just looking at the group for Group A, it is consisted of Al Ahly, Porto, Inter Miami, and Palmeiras.
Shall we give a little bit of context?
Yes,
because obviously, usually we're here doing a gold show or a purple show. Obviously, the season's finished now. We're not going to carry that on in the off season. We'll pick that up for the new series next year. So keep your eyes peeled for that one.
Yeah, we'll be back.
We'll do a lot more pushing on that one a bit later on. But we're going to do some summer shows. So some of the big events going on. If you're a rugby fan, stick around because we've got an amazing show that I'm so happy about coming very, very soon. But we are here with the Club World Cup because we're going to cover every week. We're going to have a Club World Cup show covering all the matches that take place, all the news, all the goings on. We're going to have Jamie with us as well. He's currently in Brazil. So when he gets back, he's going to come in as well. And we're going to try and give as much coverage on the teams and tournaments as possible. I'm here for one particular reason.
What is the reason?
Black and yellow, black and yellow. I'm a resident Dortmund fan on the show.
I can't believe you just did that.
I love that song. It's so good. We've got Chelsea fans.
Fans,
why are you here?
Hold on.
Hang on, why are you here?
Well, he doesn't like the Champions League, so that's why.
I'm here for the more important tournament.
The one that hasn't lost its prestige because it's not started yet.
It's gained prestige now.
God's sake. And we're going to have some guests on who are fans of other clubs and stuff like that. We're going to switch it up and talk about what's going on. Sorry, I interrupted you there, Lloyd.
That's all good.
Talk us through the groups.
So, Group A, we've got Al Ahly, Porto, Inter Miami, and Palmeiras. Looking at that group, is there really a massive favourite in
Al
that?
Ahly are actually the Asian Champions League champions, aren't they?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they are,
I think you might be right.
They're not too bad then.
No.
That's Mahrez, Firmino, who else is there?
Oh, no.
That's their team, isn't it?
No.
You are thinking of...
It's Firmino's team. It's definitely
Firmino's team. Yeah, you're thinking of the
It's
Saudi
Mahrez.
Arabian team. This is the Egyptian team.
Jesus, alright, never
Yeah,
mind.
so
Egyptian
don't
team.
worry, that's all good.
Did you not say Al Ahly?
I think it's Al Ali.
Oh, they're the same name.
I know,
They're literally
like,
the same name.
I should have been clearer. My bad.
One's with an I and one's with a Y.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's very, very difficult. But yeah, just looking at that group, as we said, Palmeiras, they've obviously got Esteval, who's off to Chelsea pretty soon.
What club's he at for the Club World Cup?
I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing for Palmeiras. I'd be surprised if Chelsea did just end up taking him.
I just had confirmation behind the screen there. He is going to be playing for Palmeiras.
Yeah.
I think you'd be not very clever if you don't predict them to do well in the tournament. I think Palmeiras are the team in Brazil who you should be worried about.
I think they get knocked out in the group.
Do you reckon so?
No, I think you.
Oh wait, no, it's not Al
underestimate
Ahly, is
them.
it?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Al Ahly
They'll
will.
I mean, yeah, Porto and Inter Miami are in the group as well. Of course, Messi, Suarez.
It's between them and Inter Miami, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah,
But Porto
I mean,
are also like not great.
No.
Looking at Al
amazing.
Ahly, there are a few names in the forward line who you might recognise. Percy Tau, the South African forward.
Yes.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
know that.
And do you remember Trezeguet, who played for Aston Villa?
Yeah.
He's there now.
Oh,
So they've got a couple of big, kind of older names, but outside of that, not very many names I
particularly
recognise.
big, but
No.
their names.
Yeah, and I said they're the best team, probably the best team in Asia. I'm pretty sure they won. literally
no,
won.
They're in Asia, so that would be great.
they're not in Asia. They're in
Africa.
Africa.
Yeah, they are African.
Yeah.
Good.
Goodness me.
Didn't I think they played in the Asian Champions League for some reason?
Nope.
I don't know who you're thinking about, to be totally honest.
Okay,
But
I think Palmeiras will be the team that should be the favourites. Esteval, Vita Roque is now there as well.
Oh, yeah.
A few other big
Yeah.
names. Rhys, the central midfielder, is quality. We saw that at the World Cup for Colombia. I forget, they've got a good goalkeeper as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Weatherton, who's played for Brazil
He's
before,
played-
you know,
yeah.
Brazilian international.
Exactly.
No, they've got a decent team.
I'd
Inter
still put
Miami,
Porto favourites.
Porto,
Yeah.
They've got to be favourites.
Well, I think that's going to happen. That's going to occur a lot, isn't it? We're going to say the European clubs
Gabriel
are most
Vegas
likely going
decided.
to
But
be
we don't
favourites.
We don't know how this is going to go because we don't ever really see European teams and like other nations' teams go up against each other. So we don't know how they compare. And the other thing you got to remember is we're coming off the back of a full season. They're only halfway through their season.
That's probably worse now.
No, because they're
They're
going to be
halfway through.
firmly fitter because they're going to be the other
you say
teams will
fitter.
have winded down a little bit. And they've been through more football before the
No,
last
I
break.
agree with you actually.
Yeah,
they're
they've
in
played six
a
times.
rhythm. They're in a rhythm. Like even if you
maybe.
look at what was it, England? They lost to Senegal. Was it last night? I mean, I didn't watch the game, but
Oh, yeah, Jesus
even
Christ,
the match against Andorra, like in terms of rhythm, in terms of energy.
Chelsea could do. There's potential Chelsea could do really bad in this tournament because of how stressed their players are going to
But
be.
I disagree
Yeah.
because they've got more players coming in who are from different places. Because they've got Andre Santos has come back as well. I'm pretty sure. So it's not going to be the same Chelsea that played this season. They're going to have a bunch of guys coming
Yeah.
back from loan.
Yeah, but this is the
Well, they're
very
not back
interesting
yet,
thing.
are they?
I think they are back. I'm pretty sure. Andre Santos, I'm pretty sure, is in the Chelsea squad for the Club World Cup.
Well, if he is, that's a big boost because he's had an absolutely amazing season for Strasbourg.
Exactly.
Like, he's been one of the best midfielders in the league outside of PSG because I'm pretty sure if you had a team of the season 11 from Ligue
Yeah.
1, the majority of the players would be from PSG. But
I'm
I think
pretty
that
sure-
occurs every single
Yeah.
year, really.
I'm pretty sure he would have been signed by Chelsea had he not already been signed by Chelsea.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. So, who would we say would be going through in this group?
Yeah.
If you
So
had to put your predictions on it.
yeah, let's do a prediction. Actually, I think that's
Yeah.
a good idea. I think if you guys want to play along, we've got the FIFA official FIFA predictor for these groups.
Yeah.
So Palmeiras, Porto, Al Ahly, and Inter Miami, really strong group. Who is going to finish top?
I think it depends how seriously the European teams take it. Because
Do you-
it should be
Yeah.
Porto. It should be
I think
Porto.
Porto go top.
Yeah.
But then I'm not against
Have
going for
Porto
Palmeiras
changed
or
their
Inter
manager,
Miami.
though? I wonder
That
if
would be
they're
better if
mids.
they did.
I think they're mid-rebuild, aren't they, Porto?
Well, Martin and Selmy came in January, so
Where from?
previously managed at Cruz Azul, Independiente, De Valle, Unión La Carrera, and Internacional. He was an assistant coach. So,
Okay.
They did just sign Gabriel Vega as well.
yeah,
Uh,
I mean,
who's
I can't believe he went to Saudi in the first place. I was so shocked at that, Gabriel Vega going
But
to Saudi
I'll tell
Arabia.
you what, I agree, but it was a really smart move because what is he now, 22?
23.
He's 23.
got all that money?
He's got
Yeah.
all that money, and he's still a youngster playing in a prominent league where you can get picked up. If you're good
He will get
in
picked up.
Portugal, he'll get picked up like that.
He will
Yeah.
get picked up.
So it's one of those things where actually he's already rich and he's still got a football career.
Yeah.
He played that very, very smart, and I rate that.
Yeah.
Respect him.
So, who do we think?
I'm going to go Palmeiras.
It's quite an
Palmeiras
interesting
second.
group actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also, you got to think this is a group we're not even spoken about him yet. Messi's in this group.
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, Messi, Suarez,
You've got the
Busquets,
host, you've got
Alba.
the host, probably one of the best teams in South America, and then an okay European team, but that makes the group better. Without
Yeah.
the okay
Yeah.
team.
No, 100%.
I've got a funny feeling Porto don't go through. I
Porto
think
don't go
I
through.
think it might be Palmeiras and then might into Miami.
Yeah.
I've got a funny feeling.
It's not an awful shout.
No.
Because you're not saying that's the most likely thing, you're just saying that might happen.
Yeah.
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 But that's probably why I'm going to put my money on this predictor. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because-
No, I'm leaning towards Porto and Palmeiras.
I don't see past Messi, but I also think Palmeiras are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the quality in that team. I don't think, usually with these teams, right, you get a lot of teams in other nations where the quality and the European quality is just a bit like that. I think the quality between Porto and Palmeiras is probably about that. I think it's very level. If you think
I
of
think so.
some of the players in there, Estevao is going to be a Champions League player next season.
Yeah.
You've got the likes of Vitor Roque, who's playing for Barcelona
Yeah,
up
as you
until
said,
January.
yeah.
Like, who have Porto got? Obviously, they've got Gabriel Vega coming in.
Samuel Marodian, though.
Samuel Morodion, okay, he's
Yeah.
quality, but who else? Like, a lot of that squad has been
You also have
depleted.
just mentioned about 3 names for Palmeiras. As
Yeah.
well. That's not many.
Well, Victor Rios as well is an international. You've got the goalkeeper of Everton. Who else have they got? They've got someone else I know, don't they?
Well, in the Palmeiras
Porto
team,
have a full squad and they have a constant regeneration of good youth.
that's very true. Yeah, Portuguese teams' youth academies are an absolute joke every single time.
Yeah.
They end up just pulling players out of absolutely nowhere. I can't believe it. Like,
Cool.
especially Benfica.
Let's just go one position at a time. So who's winning the group? I'm going to put my money on Palmeiras.
Right. I'm saying Porto.
Porto, but I also think they could get knocked out. I think
Right. Yeah, it's possible.
Mm.
What do you reckon, Liam?
I think Porto.
Porto as well.
Okay, we're
Right.
gonna go
Porto
with
first.
Porto to win the group, and then to finish second, then Inter Miami or Palmeiras. I know we're kind of discounting Al Ali.
Yeah.
They're bore off.
Yeah, I think it'll be difficult for them, but yeah, I don't know.
I can't look past Palmeiras. I just think they are.
But I also think Inter Miami being the hosts, having Messi,
Yeah.
just it's not even that they're a better team. It's just that it's one of those things where they're just destined to go through.
Deep down, I still want Messi to do well. So I feel
Oh,
I feel like my bias is
just because
taking a little bit into account for my opinion here.
you can want him to do well at the same time. Understand that he might not. Like
Yeah.
he might just get knocked out here. Obviously, we don't. This group could go any way.
I don't doubt Palmeiras are a better team. It's just another thing where it's like, say, like when the country hosts a World Cup, they just tend to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another one of those things. Where
South Africa specifically. I
Yeah.
remember Percy Tau. There you go.
Russia. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, Russia did very well, didn't they?
But they did a very good. The thing is with Russia is they nicked up a whole bunch of Brazilians that year and just brought them to Russia, gave them Russian passports, and they started playing for the national
Well,
team.
they played
So-
very well.
Do you remember Mario Fernandez, who played right back for Russia? It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to say into Miami second.
Palmeiras second.
Inter Miami.
Into Miami.
Right.
cool.
Into Miami it is.
And then I'm assuming we can all say Palmeiras third.
Palmeiras
Yeah.
third,
Yeah,
most
yeah,
likely.
100%.
And
Cool.
then Al Ali fourth.
Cool.
Right.
Move on to Group B.
Group B consists of Seattle Sounders, Botafogo,
This is the
Atletico
most
Madrid,
straightforward group.
and PSG. Yeah, I think this is pretty
It's a boring
straightforward.
It is straightforward. I would have put a bit of respect on Botafogo's name because they've got some quality players. As someone I've managed them in FM, so there you go. Just got
he was
bring
waiting
that
to
up.
wait to get that one in.
We didn't finish that save though. We all did the save where we all picked up Brazilian teams.
Yeah.
We never finished it, so I need to get back on that.
Do you reckon Alex Tellers will score a screamer for Botafogo?
Oh,
in
is
the
he playing for
tournament?
them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just pulls
Good
out
choice.
a long shot every once in a while, doesn't he, that man?
Did I sign Fellaini for them as well? Or was that just Everton?
You
I
probably
can't
signed
remember.
Fellaini for every
Scored
single
a
team that you
screamer
played
against
for.
Man City. I was like, come on.
The best game in the group stage probably in this group though as well.
Yeah.
PSG
PSG.
Atletico.
Atletico are quite defensive and boring though. I don't know about quality of the game.
But just PSG,
Well,
what
Inter
are PSG's
Miami-
fun?
Inter Miami, Inter Milan and PSG was a half decent game.
Well, yeah, true. Because they ran through it. But
Yeah,
are we saying
yeah.
PSG at top? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'd be
I
very
don't mind
shocked.
Atletico in this either.
No.
3-1. I think it's going to be PSG. So Atletico
It's
are.
another one where it's like PSG are a better team, not disagreeing that.
No.
But also they've played more games.
That's
and
true.
But it's
Yeah.
They're
not.
more like the rest players.
It's not just a better team because usually Simeone is one of the best coaches in the world, and he can do a tactic against most teams. But Luis Enrique is just another level in my opinion. So you got a manager. I'd pick PSG. Players. I'd pick PSG. It's hard to look past them.
If I knew how well Simeone did against Enrique when they were both in the La Liga, then I would be going for the team that done better in those.
Yeah.
It must
But I
be
don't know.
Surely.
because he won the league that year. He was there. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think.
No,
PSG 's
yeah, PSG.
PSG it is, and then Atletico second.
Yeah.
Again, respect on Botafogo's name, and obviously Seattle. I don't know too much about you.
Come on, Seattle.
Good lord. Right, for that you're definitely finishing bottom. Good lord. Did they used to have Josie Altidore as well? Or am I making
No,
that up?
he was Toronto.
He was Toronto, wasn't he? Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah, because they did a swap deal, Altidore and Jermaine Defoe. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
right, I
Sunderland
forgot
back in
that.
the day.
Still.
Group
Do
C, Auckland City, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Boca Juniors.
Auckland City, you know. I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I actually don't know any of their players.
No,
Unfortunately, it's a straightforward group.
Don't they have a goalkeeper who was loaned to them from?
I have
Brighton or
no
something?
idea. I don't recognise any of these guys.
Who's their goalkeeper?
A guy called Connor Tracy.
Oh, Auckland. Oh, who gives a? No one cares about Auckland City.
No, I don't know.
Korea?
No,
No, never mind.
No.
It's not the team I'm thinking of.
no, I don't know of these players. I'm so sorry, Auckland City fans. If anyone's listening,
Respect to Auckland City. Obviously, if you're an Auckland City fan, let us know what your deal is, so we can talk about you.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be Bayern Benfica.
yeah,
Who have Boca got at the moment? Because they always have an old Argentinian star playing.
Right.
Benfica have been in the best form they've been in a really long time.
yeah, they're doing really well.
Yeah, I know.
Boca Juniors have Sergio Romero.
Oh, remember them? Remember the name? Remember the name? Where's
Christ.
Ethan? Where's he? You remember Sergio Romero?
Who else?
What,
Have,
the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, four.
No, what a goalkeeper!
Is
Come on.
Marcus Rojo still there?
Is he still?
let's have a look. No, he is not.
Ah, shame.
Edinson Cavani is there though.
Is he?
Yeah,
He's
Edinson
a bit-
Cavani
he's
is
good.
there. Ander Herrera is there
Oh, mate,
as
how can you
well.
not go
They're
to
just
this
robbing
team?
Man United.
I know, it's just an
Exactly.
old Man United team, isn't
I'm a
it?
Boca fan for this tournament, but
Oh yeah, no,
BBB and
Marcus
Boca.
Rojo is here. Sorry,
Yeah,
I missed
also-
it.
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
4 former Man United players. What is going on?
Right, Boca to win the group. We heard it here first. Come on.
Another one added to the gauntlet.
But
Yeah,
Bang.
yeah, I mean they've got
God's sake.
they've got like a decent side.
Might be
It's
bad.
not as bad as
Um,
sometimes you look at some Argentinian sides, you're like, okay, no way. But this is the good team. Like Cavani back.
Oh, how old are all of them? Come on.
Cavani is 38.
Yeah, but this is like a
Jesus.
little knockout tournament. It's not the same.
Romero
as like a
is
whole league
38.
season.
My God.
Ander Herrera is 35,
Oh, fuck.
and
Do they have Benega as well?
Rojo
Oh,
is
Benega, that's not a name I've
35.
heard in a long time. That's
Yeah,
Star's
I
reference.
swear he went back to Barca, didn't he?
Did you say?
Ever Benega, is he there?
No, he's not. No.
Oh, Miramon, I recognise Miramon.
Yeah, but they've got like some other players as well. Luis Advincula, who plays for Peru quite often.
Do you remember- do you
used to
remember
play for
Favre?
Vallecano.
Played for Porto, left back Colombian.
Yes.
Think so.
He's there.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm still putting Benfica's go through.
So
Yeah.
Bayern are going through.
Yeah.
Bayern are going through.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm going to go Boca. I'm going Boca second.
You're saying Boca
I'm
second.
saying Boca second.
Benfica.
I'm saying Benfica.
Benfica.
It's Benfica, mate. I'm so sorry.
Boring.
I'm so sorry.
Boring.
I'm so-
I could see a world where Benfica tops the group.
yeah.
Ooh, you think?
I think, yeah, company
It's doable.
Is rubbish.
Who's
I
playing
think
for
company's
You think
rubbish.
Company's rubbish? You
Well,
don't rate him.
For a top club, he's rubbish.
Oh, 100%.
Right,
For a top
right.
club,
I mean, he
anyway.
did win the Bundesliga though.
But that's like
I'm happy to swap Benfica and
Yeah, I
Boca.
know,
It's
but
an
the-
expectation.
Yeah, but the manager of the year before.
No,
them-
I'm not swapping him.
Boring. Come on, guys. Let's have a bit of fun.
Sorry.
with
But
it.
Bayern are a
sorry.
team where they'll put 12 past both of those teams and draw to Benfica.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Group D is an interesting one because I'm pretty sure we know who's going to finish first, but outside of first, second place could be pretty good.
So who are the teams, Lloyd?
Chelsea, Esperance, Flamengo, and LAFC.
Yes,
LA's
because they
clearly
won the
first.
playoff. So the
LAFC is clearly first.
No, I love Flamengo.
So
Flamengo.
Flamengo is managed by Felipe Luis, who is one of
Yeah.
the most successful managers in Brazil. He's won.
He's
every...
39.
Yeah, well, no.
He's so that's
Hasn't
crazy.
he won every tournament he's entered or something stupid like that?
He's won a few trophies, I think. That's for
How
sure.
many trophies has he won? For
Flamengo are arguably the biggest club in South America as well.
He's won 3 trophies in a year.
Yeah,
He won 3 trophies in one single year.
yeah,
This man is quality, and who's the squad's decent as well, isn't it? Flamengo.
yeah.
Who's
Squad's,
he got?
squad's not bad.
It's a
Alexandro.
massive club. It's a
Oh, yeah.
massive club.
Yeah,
Huge.
Alexandro, Danilo's in there. Jorginho's just signed, of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
from
Oh,
Arsenal,
yes.
so Jorginho's
Yeah, yeah.
in.
I don't rate it.
You
Well,
know,
for this though,
for this,
that's a good player.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
for them.
they've got the winger Everton, who felt like he was
Oh.
linked every single summer to the Premier League for
Yeah,
about 4
to
or 5
Everton.
Yeah, to Everton for about 4 or
Yeah.
5 seasons. Kept on seeing that rumour. They've got Gerson, who
Yeah, so Gerson and Felipe and Alexandra are both still
Oh,
internationals
Gerson,
as well.
yeah, who used to play for like Marseille, Roma, Fiorentina. They've got
Michael,
got
who
a
was
good
in
team.
Saudi for a
I think.
bit, I recognise him. Who's their striker?
They've got a good
They've
team.
got a good forward.
Let me see who played striker for them in the last game. It was Bruno Henrique, who is
Isn't-
34.
Isn't he going to Notts Forest, or am I thinking of
is
somebody
Gabriel
else?
Barbosa there?
No, he left. He went to
Yeah.
Corinthians.
Shame.
I think he Corinthians. or-
I'm not sure where he went,
He went
but he's
somewhere
not
else in
there
Brazil.
anymore.
Gabby Goal, what a guy.
Gabby
Oh,
Goal, yeah.
They haven't got Esteval, but I still think, given they've got,
Flamengo comes second.
yeah, I think it's got to be
Right.
Who have they got
Yeah.
coming in? They've got Andre Santos coming in. Kendrick Paez is gonna be there.
No, it's Chelsea, no?
Yeah, for Chelsea is what I'm thinking.
Oh, for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, probably.
Kendrick Paez is gonna be there. They're not gonna have Esteval, but they're gonna have
Yeah.
everybody else. Have they signed anybody in the last little window?
Who's that? Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, they have about 50 players, so I don't think they need.
They're
any
still
more.
finishing top of this group,
Yeah, they
regardless.
should.
I'd be surprised if they don't. Like,
Do
I
we
think
need
that's
to talk about
disappointing if they don't.
LAFC at all?
It's not a bad team.
No, they've got Olivier Giroud,
Got Giroud.
Cengiz Under.
I
I think
Cengiz
Giroud-
is there, aren't they?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think LA's a comfortable third place.
Esperance.
I think
No,
at least
respect to
third.
Esperance's
I think at least
name,
third.
but I just think quality of this group. Again, this is I didn't realize how solid these groups were until we started talking about some of the players. And managers
yeah,
that we
no,
had.
there's some decent players. I mean, even we've not mentioned Hugo Lloris is playing for LAFC
Yeah.
as
Oh yeah,
well.
good point. Like a
You
solid
know,
goalkeeper. Like,
Not a bad goalkeeper for them,
No,
but
for international.
Flamengo or LAFC.
I still think we go.
Where's
Flamengo.
Carlos Vela? He's not LFC.
I don't know. I
he
don't
went
think
back
he's
to
there
Mexico,
anymore.
That's
no.
what I thought,
Yeah.
Didn't he retire?
Um,
I
I
don't
feel
think
like
he
he
retired.
retired super early.
Carlos Vela? No.
No, he was still
no.
playing like a year
Should
ago.
we have a look to see where?
Should we
he's
have a
gone?
look where
Yeah.
Vela is? We'll have a look where.
Whilst, yeah, I'd say we go Flamengo second.
Yeah.
Yeah, bag that.
Yeah, Flamengo second. I think they've got a chance to go far in this one.
I think if there's a team outside of Europe that do well, that would be one of them.
Right, yeah, Carlos Vela is a free agent
Oh really? He's just
right
chilling.
now. So yeah,
Should have
just
signed
chilling.
him back. You know, he bagged it.
Just
he's
chilling.
back to
Not
MLS.
got
Don't know
a
what.
job as of right now. Group E.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Yeah, consists of Uara Red Diamonds, River Plate, Monterrey, and Inter. I'm pretty sure I butchered the Red Diamonds pronunciation. I apologise.
I think it's got to be Inter really play.
So
Inter and River Plate.
I want to lock in. I want to lock it into now.
Yes.
This is going to be, I think, the most. We said that a lot of the groups are interesting already. This is going to be the most interesting groups because I feel like this is the most level playing field.
Yeah.
Monterrey are quality. They've got some really big international players. Like I think Sergio Canales is there. A few other big names.
Yeah.
And there's not that big. So usually you'd have like in the last group, Esperance were like clearly a mile below the other teams.
Yeah.
Right.
Euro Red Diamonds aren't actually that far off the likes of Monterrey and River Plate. I feel like
they
it's
are.
pretty open to whoever can win those games.
I think it's River Plate second.
I think size of clubs come into this because
Right.
of how seriously they'll take a tournament. Think about the clubs outside of Europe. This is their first massive tournament for them, money wise. So they'll
Yeah.
all want to do well. And I think River Plate are just such a big club.
Who have River Plate
That
got
they can't
at
afford
the
to do
moment?
that.
I'm looking at that Monterrey team and I'm liking the look of that. They've got some
Yeah.
good players in there.
Who I remember Sergio Canales. Who else have they got? Who's great?
Let me get
Sorry,
it
I'm
back
asking to look
up.
at two
No,
teams
that's all
then.
good. That's fine. Oliver Torres.
Ooh.
They've also got Lucas Ocampos, Jesus Corona
Campos, good player.
is in the team. Sergio Ramos, of course,
Oh,
plays
yeah,
for
yeah.
Oh, he
Monterrey.
was there.
I
Sergio
still think
Ramos
he'll play.
is in the team. Carlos Salcedo.
There
who's
was a
played
link that
loads
Ronaldo
of
was going
times.
to go there so he could play at the Club World Cup, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, no, he's staying now, isn't he? I'm
He's
pretty
staying
sure
at Al Nassr,
Al
yeah.
Nassr now.
Yeah.
As for River Plate, they've got Franco Armani, who is
Yeah, he's an international keeper.
Argentinian goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Gonzalo Montiel, who of course scored the winning penalty in
Yeah.
the World Cup.
Yeah, Sevilla. I remember
Yeah,
him.
German Petzela is in the team. Marcos Acuna, who used to play for
Acuna,
Sevilla as
Acuna.
well. Manuel Lanzini is
Ooh,
there.
Yeah, he was a tidy player.
You know, they've got some good players in this team as well.
I think it's
I'm
okay.
leaning more towards Monterrey.
I'm leaning towards Monterrey.
No.
What
So
do you
we're
say?
level, are we? Because you both think River Plate, we both think Monterrey.
Right.
We're going to have to go to our
Ethan, what do you reckon?
producer in the background.
Who do you think will finish second
River
in
Plate or
Group
Monterrey?
E?
River Plate or Monterrey?
River Plate.
Ah, no.
I think
You've
Monterrey
lost
could
out.
feel hard done by there. I feel
I
like
think
they are.
Monterrey are a better team. Don't disagree. I just think they'll be up for it more.
But then
than
also, we forgot to mention, Inter have got a new manager for the competition.
Oh, let's talk about this.
Christian Chivu
It's
came in
Chivu,
from
and it's
Parma. Yeah.
It's him, and who's the other guy who's with him? It's he used to play for them. It's not Kolarov. It was a fullback who played for Inter Milan.
Kolarov.
Is it Kolarov?
Yeah.
It's Kolarov. It's Kolarov.
Yeah.
Not Kolarov.
But actually, that's making me think that Inter first isn't as clear and obvious as I think
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
going
I
to be.
don't know how this is going to go. This is a I
It's
was not
happened, oh well.
expecting this.
Yeah, I think that could be the group that we
Upset.
could have a little bit of a
They
shock
can't
because it's a
Champions
new
League final,
manager. It's going to take
And also
time.
they're so old in the team.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they need to
Yes,
rebuild.
they are aging.
But
Right.
that was their gimmick. That's what made them successful. They went for short-term success.
Yeah.
How it's going to pay off for them in the long term.
They could be in a bit of a banter era soon. There's a chance.
Yeah.
There's a
Well, they're going for
chance.
people like Samuel Ritchie, who is quality and young. So they'll probably turn it around, but it might take them a season of transition.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens in Serie A next season, but that'll be on the Purple Show.
Yes. Let's
So-
talk about Group F.
Yeah. Borussia Dortmund.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah,
I love that song.
You're going
It's
to do
so
that every time
good.
I mention Borussia
every
Dortmund.
time.
Every time.
Oh, God.
Fluminense, Mamelodi Sundowns, and Ulsan HD.
So we're topping this group.
HD.
Yeah, that's
Not
what it says on
4K,
That's
not
what it says.
4K.
That's what it says on football, mate.
HD.
I swear they used to be called Ulsan Hyundai.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
you're right.
I
I think
think
that might
that's
be
what
what
it
it is.
is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't. I'm guessing that's just abbreviated.
It's Dortmund.
That's quite a simple group thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Dortmund and
I
Fluminense.
don't rate Kovac, but he's moved back to his traditional three at the back, and it's working. He's brought in a really good left back called Svensson from Nordland.
Joe
who is
Bellingham.
Quality. Joe Bellingham's going to be there.
Yes.
Bellingham's back at Dortmund.
50 million, by the way.
Is it?
Is it
Joe
50?
Bellingham.
Is that how much it is?
50.
I thought it was 30.
No, I think it's.
Is it 50
I-
million
I think
euros or
it's
pounds?
add-ons. I think it's add-ons.
So if he's
But
successful,
it's
it's
50.
50.
No,
Okay.
I think it is just.
Is it
50.
euros or pounds? Do you know?
That's
euros.
got to be euros.
Oh, okay. So that'd be like what?
35.
35 million pounds.
Okay, yeah, that's probably where I
Yeah,
paid 30 from.
yeah.
There you
But
go.
50 million euros, that's still like.
It's a load of money.
It is.
For a
Load
championship
of money.
player, technically.
But for a
Yeah.
Champions League club like Dortmund,
Well, isn't he like top 5?
And they've got a sell-on clause on top of that.
Really?
Oh,
as well.
15%, I think.
that's good business. I
Well,
think that's good
happy
business
day.
all round.
Sunderland. Fair
Quality,
play.
I think
quality,
Sunderland.
quality player for Dortmund. Good loads of money for
I think
Sunderland.
it's a good player. I don't think it's like amazing.
But
Right.
they'll be able to develop him. That's like the whole point
Yeah,
of moving there.
but I don't think he's going to be a Jude Bellingham. That's.
No, he's not going Madrid, but I could see him at like a Chelsea.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine if
Or
Joe
a
went
Newcastle.
Barcelona?
Yeah,
Joe went
that'd be
Barcelona.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you'd have the El Clasico, the Bellingham brothers.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
happen,
that
man.
would be great.
That'd be awesome.
Well, hopefully he does well, and then in a few years' time,
Mm.
we see. Imagine seeing a midfielder like Pedri, Job, and
Oh,
then I'd love to see that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Dortmund first, Fluminense second.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
Fluminense got at the
right.
moment? It's very much those two, isn't it?
I
They
don't-
still have been at Gittins as well because the bid got rejected.
Yes, it did get rejected.
yeah.
I don't know if he goes. I really don't think he
Well,
does.
if they're gonna reject 50 mil, I don't know what they'd accept.
Yeah,
Really?
that's very true. Yeah, I'm not really recognising a massive amount of players from this list.
Because a lot of their guys left, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm not recognising many
Who-
players, if any, at
Did
all.
Gabigol go there?
I don't think so. No,
Who they got? Sorry.
I don't recognise anyone.
There's
think
some
we
names
move
I
on.
recognise because of Football Manager, but that's not important.
No, no. Ganso? I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
I know
I
Ganso.
recognise.
Yeah, he played
He's
for
about
Sevilla.
40.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's old.
yeah, he's 35. Yeah, I did think he was older than that as
I thought he was
well.
way older than that.
Yeah.
The Fluminense team is not looking as solid as I thought it did, but I still think it's good enough to get win against.
Again, I think it's a
They have-
Brazilian
They have
team.
Thiago Silva.
Do
Yeah,
they?
so do you have
Yeah.
Thiago Silva?
Oh, I
Yeah.
must have skipped past him. Yeah,
Lloyd.
no,
Thiago
yeah,
Silva.
sorry, my
Lloyd.
bad,
Lloyd,
my
Lloyd,
bad, my
Lloyd.
bad.
So, which of the two other teams finishes third?
Flip a coin.
I don't really know. I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna go with my
honest.
Sundown brothers from South Africa. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, what's the one that's not a South African team then? The Hyundai team.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that one then.
yeah.
What do you have against South Africa?
I don't have anything against South Africa. I just think
Sounds like
Asian
you have
teams are
something
normally
against
better.
South
It sounds like you're doing something.
I
against
just,
South Africa.
I just don't really know.
I'm gonna back South Africa for this one.
I don't mind. You guys can choose because at this point I've never
it
watched
South
either of
Africa or
them
is
in
it
Take
my
the South
life.
African team then. We'll
Yeah.
take the South African team.
Yeah,
Boom.
happy days.
Cool. Right now for the next group. The
Right.
shitters. Casablanca.
What did you say?
Sorry, I'm allowed one. I'm allowed
That's
one.
crazy.
Can we actually have the team as well?
Yeah,
No, we don't want to. I don't want
Manchester City,
Yeah.
next one.
yeah.
to. Wakabi Al Casablanca.
What did you say? What?
I forgot how you said it.
What?
What do you
Cardi.
say?
I'm
You
pretty
carry on.
sure. Right.
With Dad.
I know. It's like.
We had. Sorry, we had.
Oh no, this is actually a good African team.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
actually a decent
yeah.
African team.
We had Casablanca.
Yeah.
Al-Ani?
Al Ain. I'm
Al
going to
Ain.
go with. Yeah, Juventus and Manchester City.
Oh, that was poor for me.
So it's City
Cool.
Juventus.
I wonder.
Yes.
who's-
Juventus City.
They actually have some stability now, Juventus, because Igor Tudor got confirmed as the
Yes.
manager.
Yeah, he's a new manager.
And they've
Yeah,
got a great team. They have got a great team.
but City's team is better.
They need signings, I think. I think they need.
Yeah.
So you better first. Who's coming second? I think
Hey,
Casablanca.
no. This is a democracy here.
City at top.
This is
City
a
at top.
Man
No,
City have got
I
to go
actually
top,
can't
mate.
get rid of them. It won't let me.
Oh, look,
Oh, no.
look, you've
Oh,
ruined
no.
it. You've ruined the prediction
Ruined
already.
the
We've not even
prediction.
got to the knockouts and you've already found
It's
a way to
fine
mess it
anyway,
up.
just put City through.
Honestly.
City second, and then.
Then I think Casablanca.
Casablanca,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I'd
agree.
back that. Do you want to change it? Do you want to put City top?
No, you can do it now. 'cause
Yeah, I can, so
yeah,
do you-
just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we all agreed City at
Good
top?
job.
Yes.
Fixtures.
Yeah, City have got to go top. They're going to be competing for the Prem next year.
They better
hope
not
not.
be. I see. I
They
didn't
will
swear
be.
there. I held myself back.
You did. Well done.
Thank you.
And then the final group, Group H, we got Salzburg, Real Madrid, Pachuca, and Al Hilal.
The
Ooh.
Saudi team that could go the furthest.
But also Salzburg's in that group as well.
Yeah.
Always quality. But I just
I'll back Al Hilal more than Salzburg.
That's a close group.
Yeah.
That's a
who
close
about
group.
because Al Hilal lost Neymar, obviously.
Yeah.
Who-
Mitrovic,
They've got Mitrovic. Who else?
Their
Milinkovic
team's half
Savic,
Saudi, half European players.
Ruben Neves. They've got Al Dasari, who's got 15 goals and 15 assists in the league, so he's not a half bad player. Koulibaly,
Yeah, Koulibaly.
Buno as well, Renan Lodi. They've got some decent
Okay,
players
so they
in
have
this
got a
team.
great team.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah.
a solid,
But also
solid
Salzburg,
side.
just the way they play is like a structured team.
João
How-
Cancelo.
Can I just ask a question?
Oh
here?
wait, is Inzaghi not going to be the manager?
I don't think
He
so.
is.
Oh yeah, he's the manager. Yeah,
He
of
is.
course. Yeah.
It's Inzaghi. It's a quality team. My question is this, right?
But it's too
How
early. He's
confident
got
are
in really
we?
early,
Yeah, but how confident are we that Real Madrid are going to go far in this one?
easily.
Very far.
Given the season they've had,
No,
We don't need to argue this yet. Just-
No, we
it's
do
getting
need to
through the
argue.
group. aren't
Yeah,
No, we-
exactly.
yeah, but are they getting through top? Because I don't know.
Yes, 100%.
Henry, they've
without
made
a
it.
doubt.
They've
Are
made
you-
it a
how can you
priority
be
to
that
be the
confident?
first winner of this format? That's their priority at the moment. They want to win this.
Yeah, but their priority every year is to win
They-
the Champions League, and they didn't do it this year.
No,
but
In
like-
fact, they were awful.
Like
Yeah,
near
but
the
they can
second-
also play a second team and they'd still come top. They can play a front three
If
of
they were
Rodrigo,
playing-
Endrick, and Ardagula. I think
Against-
they'd be able
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah.
Against Pachuca
yeah.
and against Salzburg, I agree. But,
once-
against Al Hilal,
Once
I'm
they
not
got
so
knocked out
sure.
of the Champions League, they shifted focus, so they wanted to gear up for this specific tournament.
Yeah. And they spent 10 million euros to get Trent
And Trent.
Alexander-Arnold in.
Trent's
They
going to be there.
really want
Who's
to
a manager?
Dean Howson's going to be
Xabi Alonso.
Is Xabi Alonso
Xabi
still
Xabi Alonso.
It's Xabi
Still
Alonso.
He's Xabi Alonso.
Real
It's
Madrid
top
are
of the
first.
group.
Real
I
Madrid
don't think
first.
it's clear. I think that's going to be a good game.
I
I
think
think
Real-
Real Madrid Halal is going to be.
I
I
think
think Salzburg is close again.
Really?
Yes. Well, it depends how quickly Inzaghi can implement.
Yeah,
his
true.
his style of play.
It's Inzaghi. I thought that when they lost Neymar, they'd lost the majority of their team. They haven't. They've actually got a good team.
They
Yeah.
do.
I think it's going to be Al Hilal second.
Yeah.
I
But
think
at
that
least.
was
Yeah, I'm
second.
pretty. Yeah, I would say
And then
so.
Salzburg third.
Yes, of course.
I mean, who have Pachuca got? They got Kennedy on loan. Where's he on loan from? Oh, Real Valladolid apparently. I remember when he just went out on loan every single
Newcastle.
season
Oh,
when he
from
was
Chelsea.
at Chelsea.
Do you remember his loans about Newcastle?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
That was good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Yeah, apart from that, I don't really recognise any other players unless
We're
I'm
done the
missing someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the group.
Let's
We're done.
find out what the knockouts are. So, let's kick things off in the round of 16. The first tie, Porto versus Atletico Madrid.
Oh, good game.
Interesting.
Atletico, but
I
good game.
want to make sure that as many non-European teams go through as possible.
What?
So I'm
It's a
happy that there is a...
prediction, not a hopeful.
No, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the whole world be represented
want-
here. So the fact that there's two European teams going against each other
It's not a World Peace Conference though, so who's the better team?
What a quote.
You're gonna, you can never have power. You can never be a politician ever.
Why not?
After saying that,
That's crazy. Porto against Atletico Madrid.
wow.
Also, they're both
Atletico
European,
Madrid.
so what's
Atletico,
the point?
100%.
It's 100% Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Atletico Madrid.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'd back it.
Bayern Munich versus Flamengo.
Bayern Munich.
No, I don't know.
I don't mind. You know
don't
what?
mind
I
Flamengo.
don't mind Flamengo in this, but Bayern Munich is by far
Flamengo.
favourites.
Flamengo.
Oh.
That Samba football. Felipe Luis at the helm. Another trophy in the bag potentially.
I really wouldn't be surprised if Flamengo won this game.
I'm gonna go Flamengo.
I'm gonna go Flamengo.
I'm gonna go Bayern because I'm a Harry Kane
Right.
enthusiast.
I think it's like a close game at Bayern, probably scoring.
Right. Okay, Ethan.
Ethan, Flamengo or Bayern Munich?
We'll go Flamengo.
Right, there we
Oh,
go. Get
Viva
it. We'll take
Flamengo.
that. We'll take that.
Come
We'll
on.
splash out.
Back in the World
Flamengo in the quarters.
Right. Next up,
Oh, it's another interesting one. This.
Inter Milan versus Fluminense. I know it's interesting. One's a Champions League finalist. Fluminense.
Yeah, I know, but he's a new manager. You know. Oh.
Yeah, but just because it's a new manager doesn't mean they forget to play football.
Well, yeah, we know that.
Nice one, mate.
What have you done?
I was
What
adjusting
have you
the,
done?
the mic's drooping a little bit. I don't know if you can tell.
No, I know,
So
but
I'm
you
just
just
adjusting.
taken it out.
It was an accident.
You literally just grabbed it like nice.
What is
There
this
we
show?
Sorry, guys. We're having some mic issues.
Honestly.
No, you're the issue, not the mic.
Oi. Language.
What do you mean language?
What do you mean language?
Yeah, don't speak to me in that language. Come on.
No, but that's tone, not language.
Yeah, okay. Bad time. Whatever. Inter Milan versus
Honestly.
Fluminense. I don't think Fluminense have enough, in my opinion.
Inter.
Inter Milan.
Yeah, I'm back into.
Okay. Well, I would have said Fluminense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why not?
I rate it, but I just don't think so in this.
Why not?
In this situation, I think Inter Milan's squad's too good. I
Here
think
we go.
Fluminense.
Just back the Brazilian teams.
I do. I'm trying to. I just don't think Fluminense have enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Heathens versus Al Hilal. Al Hilal.
Yeah.
Man City
Man
versus Al
City.
Hilal.
Al Hilal.
Man City.
Man City.
It depends how serious City are taking it.
I
They're
think
gonna
they
take it
will.
seriously, aren't
It's
they?
just the prize money. You can't not take it seriously.
And they've bought in, what, Ryan Cherky, Tijani Reinders,
Oh, that
and
annoys
Ryan
me because that's
Aït-Nouri.
such a good signing. Cherky was the player to get, the bargain signing of the
Yeah,
summer.
you've convinced me.
Yeah, they've signed
I don't
3
know why
players.
teams didn't strangle him to come in January because Fulham could have got him like so easily.
Dortmund
and
could have got
they
him.
couldn't. They
Dortmund
wouldn't go
tried to
higher.
get him, but didn't.
Yeah.
I will say I think it goes past 90 minutes. So.
Do you think so? It goes to extra
Oh,
time?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite interested to see like some of these games go to extra time
I
and
can't
see
see
what
Inzaghi
happens.
putting in his style of play that quickly, like in a week. He's only been like there for a week.
Yeah, well, that's why I said about the Inter, potentially going out because he might want to change the style of play
You not
completely.
think this tournament could just be a lot of managers' honeymoon period?
Yeah, for sure.
True.
I think it could be. Yeah, I think they're going to try and play their own style of play in their system, but they're going to take it seriously at the same time because of the prize money. It's a
Yeah.
massive amount of money.
Next up, big one: PSG versus Inter Miami.
Oh, Messi derby.
The
Oh,
Messi
yeah,
derby.
The Messi derby.
The Messi derby. I still think PSG are the best team in the world.
Yeah.
PSG.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
quite hard to argue when they just won the Champions
Champions
League.
League.
Yeah.
But they won it so emphatically. It's hard to look apart. The only team that rivals them, in my opinion, and the Champions League final I would have
Barcelona.
preferred to see would have been Barcelona.
100%.
Are Barcelona even there?
No, they're not.
Which is
No,
mad.
Barcelona aren't there.
Mad. Barcelona and Manchester United not in the Club World Cup.
Oh, I like this game.
Yeah, this is a good one. Chelsea versus Benfica.
Benfica go through.
Why is
Benfica?
Benfica?
Interesting. Oh,
No, Chelsea.
I don't care, Benfica.
I don't think Benfica have got enough.
Even though, like,
I don't see it. I don't see it.
You've got to
I
think
just-
about the rage bait views.
the rage bait
It's
views.
Benfica.
The rage
Benfica
bait
through.
views.
Benfica.
Rage-
I get so many comments.
Chelsea or Benfica? This
Chelsea.
is
Benfica.
Chelsea. It's going to be Chelsea.
screw it.
You know-
Bruno Lage's men. Come on, Benfica.
Yeah, Benfica.
Benfica in the
You know,
quarters.
if Chelsea kept Sancho, I would have said Chelsea.
Seriously,
Jesus.
you think
You
Jadon
think Sancho
I
would be
think
the
Sancho-
difference?
you
No,
think
no,
Jadon Sancho would be
yeah.
the difference?
Really?
I think,
Why?
think he gained complete confidence back after the Conference League. I think,
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
but
also
why
an
is he
argument
the
with Chelsea
difference?
team.
he came on and just cooked in that game.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
No.
But I also think Chelsea have an argument
But
to say that
I
they're
see your
not going
point,
to be that
Liam.
fit. Chelsea played a lot of games this
They
year.
have played a lot of games.
Lots. And all of them have been on international duty. Chalobah and Colwill both started at the back for England. Nicholas Jackson played in the game as well.
True.
Yeah.
There's loads. Literally
There's
loads.
a lot of-
Enzo
lot of
Fernandez got
players.
sent off yesterday.
Did he?
Oh,
Argentina.
Jesus.
Wow.
Does that mean he misses the game?
It's probably a friendly, but
Yeah.
unless it was qualifying, then yes, he does.
Yeah.
They do have evil Saka though.
For
Can we
goodness
just
sake.
double check if it was a friendly or not? I'm just gonna have a
They
look.
played
Evil
Colombia.
Saka.
They drew 1-1.
Hang on.
Why is it? Where did that meme even
Metal
come
Saka.
from?
He
How did that
But he
happen?
looks like Saka.
Is that
He
that
looks a
it?
bit like Saka, so he got started as evil Saka, and then it turned into Metal Saka because it was Sonic against Metal Sonic.
Wait, hang on. Who is this?
Saka. And
Tyree
Tyre George.
George.
Tyreek George.
Yeah, the whole
Oh,
thing.
I think that's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life.
No, they
Oh
look
my
so
God.
They
alike.
do.
Do they?
What?
It's a World Cup qualifier,
Oh, is it? Yeah.
so he might miss a game.
Oh well.
I don't think it really
Argentina
matters.
will win anyway.
Yeah, I think they'll be
No,
fine.
but does he miss a game for Chelsea?
No.
No.
What?
That's a different
No.
team.
Where have you got that
No,
from?
come on,
That's why I'm
Henry.
just double checking.
Henry,
Um,
use your brain.
Never. Try and avoid it at all costs. Okay, BVB versus River Plate. BVB.
I don't mind River playing this at all.
No, I am going to say Dortmund though.
I'll say Dortmund, but don't be surprised if River Plate go through that.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Got to back the boys. Oh, Tyreek George.
Oh
yeah.
right.
To be fair, I know what you're saying. There is some.
I mean, a little bit, I guess.
But you need to be very careful with
They
what
don't
you
really
say.
look alike. They're
No,
just
it's
similar
literally
style of
like
player.
a-
Yeah.
That's what it
It's
is.
literally a meme online.
Yeah.
Jesus
Right. Anyway, Real
Oh.
Madrid against Juventus.
Madrid.
Stole my thunder there completely.
Sorry, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Madrid won that.
I am hosting, so had to,
Boy,
happen. Had to happen. Had to
fair
happen,
enough,
mate. Had to
fair
happen.
Take control, mate.
Madrid easily.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Xabi Alonso is going to be new, but I've got a feeling they're going to hit
Juventus
I
the
don't
have
ground
been a
running.
meme
I don't
team all
think-
season, really.
Yeah.
I don't think Madrid are going to be as good as you think, but I just think Juventus have been good enough to.
No.
Yeah, no.
They struggle to get past like scoring one goal.
Yes. I
No,
mean, the amount of
usually they
draws
draw.
they had.
Yeah,
Yeah, so many
they are Da
draws.
Vinci reborn. Like they love to draw. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Quarterfinals.
Quarter-final time. Athletic Madrid versus Flamengo. This is a big one because it's a Felipe Luis derby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you reckon?
Atletico.
Atletico.
Nah, Flamengo. It's
You
got to
think
be
Flamengo?
Flamengo all the way, bro.
Flamengo against Atletico.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Quarterfinals is a great achievement.
Thing is,
That
you've
is.
got to remember, Felipe Luis knows Atletico system
Not this
like
team.
more than but he knows.
He has been under Simeone.
He's
Yeah.
been under Simeone for a long
But would that
time
also
as
not
well.
mean that he'll have a similar style of play as Simeone?
Not necessarily. Have you seen Flamengo? I don't think he.
Would it not look like a
Has.
manager against his understudy? Would that not be what it looks
Yeah.
like?
But people can beat their understudies. It happens.
Well, yeah, it's true. Arteta did it this season.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
and it's one of those things where you have a deeper understanding of how they're going to play. You've got more insight into how the manager thinks. So if anyone's got a chance to beat him, I reckon it's Felipe Luis. And also, this team has just been on fire. Like these guys
Yeah.
are not just winning in Brazil; they're also a lot of them are Brazilian internationals. Like there's 2 or 3 in there that are Brazilian internationals that play
Yeah.
for Brazil. They
Yeah,
get
how well
picked.
have Brazil played?
The
Not
only
Not great.
the only
That's a
player,
great
right?
point.
The only player who is like playing in the Brazilian league, who gets picked week in week out as like a solid player who's never like Gersson's never really played in Europe. He played for Marseille for like a couple of years. That's it. Like he gets picked because of his performances in Brazil, not based on anything else.
Right.
He is a quality.
Playing for Brazil isn't the stature it used to be.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Who did we say Flamengo beat in the round of 16? Just out of curiosity.
Bayern.
Bayern.
Atletico is still a better team than Bayern.
Yeah, I think Atletico go through.
Atletico.
I think this is the end for
You
Flamengo
also know what you're getting from
finals.
Atletico. Bayern are a bit like they could lose to anyone, but they could beat anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
True.
I think you're spot on.
Next up, Inter Milan versus Manchester City.
City.
Inter Milan.
I think City.
You think Inter?
I think Inter.
Inter.
You think Inter as well?
New
I
team.
I think Man City.
Aging ran a lot. I think City.
As we said, like the new manager for Inter, you don't know whether he's going to hit the ground
City
running.
can rotate their
He's-
squad really
yeah.
nicely as well. They've got a
Yeah.
big squad now.
Inter Milan by a country mile. And
By
I
a
look,
country mile?
and I
Right,
look
not by a
across
country
to
mile,
my
hold on.
colleague who's also a Manchester United fan, sitting and producing. Who do you pick?
It is going to be City.
Yeah. It was City, by the way.
You were so hoping that the Man United fan would
all
have said
people.
Inter.
Yeah, but it is going to like Inter just got.
So the only one that give a
thumped.
genuine prediction. For
Yeah,
it.
but they're not by City.
Yeah, but City have got a better squad.
No, it's gonna be City.
Christ's sake, swear to God. if you
Also, I
predict
still don't
this.
think Inter were good enough to be in a final anyway.
No.
I just think, like I've said before, I think five backs just do a lot better in tournament
That's
games.
true. Yeah, Inzaghi overachieved with that squad anyway. 100%.
Absolutely.
Do you know what's weird? We've now picked the last non-European team has gone out.
Well,
Yeah.
Quarterfinals, like it's only 4 teams left in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. I actually,
Well, hopefully a team surprises us and gets.
I
super,
really
super
hope
hope
they
so.
do.
I really hope so.
really hope so.
Yeah.
Right, PSG versus Benfica.
PSG.
PSG.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't really think there's a.
Can't
There's
argue
not
with
much
that
of a debate there. I don't think.
At the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, BVB versus Real Madrid.
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid.
The Bellingham brothers up against each other.
That's
Yeah.
a good. Oh, Bellingham
That
derby.
is, yeah,
That'd be really good.
yeah.
I really want to pick Dortmund here. I really want to.
It's gonna be Real Madrid, man.
It's Real Madrid.
It is Real Madrid.
Ah,
It is
Christ's
Real
sake.
Madrid.
It's Real Madrid. Okay, we're into the 2 semi-finals.
Right, who we got?
Atletico Madrid versus Manchester City.
Ooh.
Have we?
Yep.
Yeah.
How does? Oh,
Yeah,
there
we're
you
in the
go,
semi.
no. Never mind.
If you
I
scroll
found-
down on your
Yeah,
phone, you'll find the other
yeah.
game. That's usually how the predictor works.
Atletico versus Manchester City. What we saying?
Ooh. This is tough,
I'd
you
say it's
know.
going either
I don't
way.
think this is as.
Alvarez
Yeah.
derby if we're going to keep doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to keep doing the derbies. Add another one to the
What,
list.
what am I thinking about? Atletico Madrid, 100%. By country mile.
You keep
Yeah,
on saying
mind
by a
it.
country
I
mile.
will not
It's not a
pick
country
them.
mile difference
I
between the two.
won't pick them.
That's
ever.
not possible.
I think it's fairly 50-50.
Yeah.
Defense over attack. Annoyingly wins it because I don't like it. I like attack to win over defense, but I will not pick
But
City.
City's defence is going to
I'm
be
going
quite strong
Man
next
City.
year.
I've got Atletico Madrid probably by penalties.
Atletico Madrid.
Rodri's back now.
Yep.
Rodri back is
Rodri Derby.
Rodri derby. Rodri and Alvarez derby.
God's sake.
Game's gone.
Game's well and truly gone.
Oh God.
I'm saying City.
Rodri changes it actually. Yeah, I'm going to go City.
Atletico Madrid.
So you said Atletico as well, right?
Yeah.
Liam?
This could be the tournament where Rodri
Ethan?
proves how good he is.
Atletico Madrid or Manchester City.
Atletico Madrid.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
so
fair.
City
That-
are out.
that is fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank
So
God.
Atletico Madrid in the final.
PSG versus Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
This should be a final. It's
Oh.
a great game.
If Madrid win this, they play Atletico Madrid in the final.
But I just think Real Madrid are so fucked on this tournament.
Kvaratskhelia against Trent is a mismatch.
Oh, so difficult.
PSG are the
That
best
is a
team in the world.
mismatch.
I can't.
I'm not going
pass-
to. I'm not going to comment on that.
No, Real Madrid were not good enough this year.
It also
I think
happened before Kvaratskhelia
Yes.
Trent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They've gone
Don't.
further
We lost
than
4-1 to them
this
one year.
match.
Yeah.
they don't deserve to get this far. They have got this far. I think it's going to have to be PSG. You can't pass them. It's PSG.
Who would be the left centre back for Real Madrid at the moment?
Probably Dean Howson.
Chill guy.
Yeah, he'd be against Dembele. That'd be a good battle.
Yeah.
Well, and Doué.
Yeah.
Who's the left back for Real Madrid right
It
now?
won't be the left back. It'll be Carreras because he's just signed, I think.
No, that's not confirmed
Is
yet.
he not, he's not
No,
signed.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
not
that's not
come through.
happened.
He's at Benfica.
So it'll be full of Mendy. So that'll be really, yeah, probably PSG then.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I think it's not as close as you think it is.
I would just let us have
Really? You think they'd
Think how
comfortably
poor,
beat?
think how poor
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid were this season, and I don't remember PSG having a chink in their armour until the
This will be a different
start
team.
of the season.
It'll be a
Yeah.
different Real Madrid team.
I would
Yeah.
like to publicly say I've got Real Madrid winning this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? Real Madrid winning the tournament?
Yeah.
It's not a terrible chance.
No, I don't think it is because I really do get the sense that they are going to hit the ground running.
Like I said,
I'd
if there's
be
a new manager
shocked.
bounce,
Yeah, I just
could
like
easily.
with some managers it's going to take a long time. I think with Xabi Alonso, like he's had a few weeks already.
Knows the
I'm
club
pretty
already
sure.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think they're going to do well. But PSG, the team that they've got, yeah,
Atletico Madrid versus PSG in the final.
Screaming into Milan here.
screaming into Milan. What do you think? What
The
another
final,
four,
just-
yeah,
I mean,
what, another
it's a
like
better-
4-5
I don't think
nil?
it happened. I think it happened, but that's the way
Atleti
the
is a
final
better
set.
into Milan because they're a much better defensive team. And
Well, if they were better, wouldn't they be in the final?
they're in the final.
No, the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, Atletico got knocked out by.
Well, they did the Champions League.
Was it Real Madrid they get knocked
Of
out
course,
by?
it would have been.
Were they?
Atletico, there's no way they weren't in the Champions League.
They
I
were,
actually can't remember.
There's no way they didn't finish in the top 4.
Yeah, they were in the Champions League. They got knocked out on pens to
Oh
Real
no,
Madrid.
Alvarez scored
yeah,
that goal.
because-
Yeah,
That was it,
and then
yeah.
Vinicius Junior was going crazy after dropping a 6 out of 10. So funny. He sat there to the Atletico Madrid fan, just pointing to the 15 Champions Leagues on his shoulder.
God's sake.
To get knocked out by Arsenal.
So PSG
That's very true.
are
Yeah,
winners then, I'm assuming.
5-1.
Champions.
So we'll very quickly do our player of and young player of the tournament predictions.
Ooh.
I'm going to go for a double sweep here, given we've predicted PSG to win it. Desiree do it for both.
Desiree Doué for both.
Yeah.
I think for propaganda reasons, I'll do a player of the year, then Joe for young player of the year.
Joe for young player of the year. Do you think
okay.
so?
I just preface, I called Doué when he was 17 at Stade Rennais.
Good for you, man.
Football Manager came in clutch.
Look at you.
Yeah, to be fair, I rate that. He has been a star.
Of course
I
you
never-
do. You love
Of course I
FM.
know. I never knew he was going to be this, though, because this is the next generation of Messi v Ronaldo with Doué v Yamal.
No, I don't believe that at all. I think that's such a
Yeah,
like,
well,
yeah,
that's such a
I've
manufactured
seen-
force.
I've
Nah,
seen
but-
so
We
many
need to
people
stop
say
doing
this stuff. It's been
Guys.
like,
I see it.
Can we agree that at least not for another 20, 30 years, there's not another Messi versus
Oh,
Ronaldo?
no.
There's
That's
never-
not what
there's-
I'm saying.
Messi versus Ronaldo that hasn't happened before and wouldn't be likely to happen in the future.
So here's what I caveat that with. I don't think we're going to get a player in a long time that's as good as either of those two guys. But what I would say is that two players at the top who are very
A similar
similar in
level.
quality,
Yeah.
that is what this is.
I would argue it's more likely that we're going to have someone on a Neymar level
I was gonna say
and
that.
a lot of people lower.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's what this is.
Yeah.
I think that's Yamal and Doué on that level.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like everyone's just forgotten Kylian Mbappe exists.
Because he's
Exactly.
shit at the
I
moment.
think Mbappe will be in it. It'll be.
Mbappe is unreal.
He's
Incredible player.
He just had a poor start to a
Do
season.
you know
Yeah,
how
like-
Neymar was to
and this
Messi
was the-
Ronaldo? I think that's what Mbappe was.
I don't even think he was that
No.
bad start of the season. I think he had like 6 goals and 12
No, but it
league
wasn't
games.
the goals; it was how he played. You
yeah.
needed to watch him.
No,
to
I know, but like,
And also, a lot of them were penalties.
and then
Football-
he gets booed by the Real Madrid fans because he's like he got sent off one game even though he's their top goal scorer by a country mile. I mean, what is up with that? I don't understand. Like,
Yeah, I don't
people
know.
just
He
seem to
doesn't-
have forgotten
his defensive
how
work
good he
rate
is.
is
It's terrible.
It's because he got like
But he's Mbappe.
he got hyped up so much as a
It
teenager.
should, at this stage now, it should not be a reason to not work hard for your team.
No, I understand that, but it like
He's not a sort of player. He's not a luxury player. He's
Well,
he's a player in a system in most teams.
yeah. I mean, I
It's
get
not like
I get it.
floating
Yeah.
like Verts, for example, doesn't have to track back.
No.
He's not really that kind of player.
No, but
Whereas
at
I
the same
think
time,
Mbappe is one of those players that has to work for the team.
he can just turn a game like that.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
I
For Xabi Alonso, it won't. I don't think it will rise.
I think in
No.
about 10 years we'll have this conversation about Yamal because we hype up young players so much that sometimes they just like it's not because they're not good enough, they just physically cannot meet the demands we
Well,
have.
exactly. It's like Mbappe scored over 40 goals, I think, in all competitions this season. And, like, yeah, as we said, people just seem to have forgotten he's existed. Like, people, what was it, Rayan Cherki, all of a sudden, because he was getting compared to, like, I saw people tweeting stuff saying, we're comparing him to Lamine Yamal now. I was like, what is going on?
No, we're not. No.
What is happening?
He
like, what
is-
is what is
Turkey is technically like one of the best in the world.
Best
Just
in the world?
Technically,
Yeah,
technically.
right.
Look, if you look at his
I mean,
statistics,
I'm not
yes,
calling him as a
yeah.
player. I'm
No.
not a player. I'm not saying that.
I know, but, like, it's
He
just...
is outstanding statistically.
But this
100%.
whole Turkey thing was building for like 2 years.
Yes,
he has
yeah,
always been this good of a player.
Yeah.
It's just people didn't like his attitude a lot of the time. People didn't think he was had the mentality to go far. And now all of a sudden he does a few good games, and now people realise, oh, he's amazing. Oh, he's amazing. I've always thought he was this good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying.
No. It
It's
doesn't make a lot of
quality.
sense.
And I'm annoyed that he's gone to City because he's such a quality player. I really wanted him. He was my bargain of the summer, the pickup, the one player you should be targeting.
He ended up
your
going
main
double for what he should have though, because
Yeah, that's
of
true.
all the hype that he got.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
No, 100%.
But he had a release clause, £18 million. I don't know why they've ever paid him.
Yeah.
It's weird.
No
I don't get
idea.
it. But fair play, I guess, City. You've done it again.
You've
Right,
robbed,
I can't
robbed
say.
one of his
I
transfer
can't even
targets.
swear anymore, for God's sake. But anyway, we've got our predictions done.
Yeah.
I
Anything
think
else
that
you want to talk about, or we wrap it up now?
I think that wraps it up,
Amazing.
unfortunately. But we'll be back next week to talk about all of the games that get kicked off. When's the first one? I believe it's this weekend.
It is this Sunday.
This Sunday. So we'll be back next Wednesday we'll do Sunday to Wednesday, and
Yeah.
then we'll do Wednesday to Wednesday for the next 4 weeks.
Yes.
It is in America.
Yeah.
Like all
So
my
it's-
mates' games are like 1 a.m.,
I
3
might get a
a.m.
highlights
Yeah.
job this one, I think.
No, but yeah, like luckily enough though, a lot of the games as well, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, so you can
Oh,
you can
okay.
still watch
There are
it
some
in
that
the
can-
I think the
evening.
European games are like the
Yeah.
earlier kickoffs.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense, obviously, because they want as many people to watch it as possible.
Mm.
Anyway, on that note, that brings an end to the first episode of the Club World Cup show here on the Blue Podcast Network. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, go check out all of our other social platforms, and also go check out our bio on Instagram for our
Yes.
charity match. We're playing at the M Group Stadium, Oxford City Stadium, on Sunday, July the 13th. Please go ahead and buy a ticket. It's for a great cause. We'll see you there, hopefully. Take care.